Hey everybody, so I'm almost ready to get started with my day, and I'm going to be spending the day in the kitchen, so I thought I'd bring you along with me. And by the way, my name is Kelly, and I'm the K part of J&KPotter. I have some things to get ready for our church's dinner tomorrow, and just need to get a few things done in the kitchen. I'm going to be making some fried devil eggs, some chocolate angel food cake, and some pinwheels that are made with my cowboy candy and some cranberries if I can find them. I've made those before and those are delicious. I'm going to be taking my famous home baked bread. It's not homemade, but it's home baked. And also a lady friend of mine uh, gave me some tomatoes, so I'm going to be stewing those up and putting some hot seasoning in them. And then I'm going to bag them up and put them in the freezer because we're going to probably use them within 2 weeks, so I'm not going to can those. I'm going to be doing something with butterscotch pudding. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I might do a pear cake. I'm just not sure. Haven't decided yet, but I got a whole big old package full of butterscotch pudding that I'm going to make up and do something with that for a dessert. My little Sunday school class consists of 3 little girls, a 9-year-old, a 6-year-old, and a 7-year-old. So we're going to be decorating for the dinner, and I'll show you the finished product if I can on that. And also I'm going to be making some stuff to be putting on the tables. So I need to get that done today. And by the way, today for me is Saturday, but you're going to be seeing this on Monday. So I hope you come along with me because I think you might like what you see and maybe get a new recipe for Thanksgiving. Well, I got my list all ready, and I wanted to let you know that that angel food cake that is chocolate, it's like a chocolate sponge cake. You don't pour chocolate over it. The cocoa is added to the angel food cake. Okay, so I've got some things started. I'm only going to make 4 of those eggs right now just to make sure that we like them. And my tomatoes have started, and my bread's ready to go in the oven. I'm going to be working on this stuff throughout the day, and it's all going to be mixed together. I'm not just going to do one video for each thing that I do, because you just can't do that when you're trying to get all this stuff done. So I hope you stay along and watch all the process, because I think it's going to be fun. As a matter of fact, I know it's going to be fun. It's going to be a great day. This is the shelf that I want to tackle. Those are ready to go in the freezer. Dang, I'm on fire. Oh, phew, that stinks. I'm so glad that I was in the kitchen. So clean as you go, Mom always says. I'm so glad that my little bout of depression is gone. I don't know what causes it, but I've had it for I don't know, probably about 3 years now. I went through to me, it was a traumatic experience with my dad when he had open heart surgery. And I just, my life hasn't been the same since. And I did find out, one thing that I did find out is you don't want to leave your loved ones alone in the hospital, especially if they have different conditions and certain medicines that they're not supposed to take, and things that might be common practice for other patients that went through open heart surgery. Sometimes it becomes routine, I think, to some of the nurses. Most of the nurses were, excuse me, most of the nurses were very good, but there was one time they did give my dad the wrong medicine, and he had a horrible reaction. And I've seen my dad go through something that people shouldn't see them go through. So and ever since then, I've just hit these little low spots, and if I don't recognize it or grab a hold of it, I think that I could just go real deep down into depression. Depression is just a weird thing. So some people have it severely, and others of us that are fortunate only get little bouts of it. So for that, I'm grateful. And for those that I know that suffer from really bad depression, I pray for. So, okay, did you guys hear the timer go off? That means my bread needs to be checked and my eggs are done boiling. Looks good. I got to get them out and get some butter on them. Put some cold water on my eggs. And this is real butter because real butter is better for you. My daughter always says, "You're gonna make a bad choice, Mom. Make the better bad choice." All right, now these are gonna go back in the oven for 3 to 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna take them out for good. Boiled eggs down. Set in some cold water for a little bit before I peel them. I can't wait to try these fried devil eggs. Okay, those are going to set about 5 minutes, and then I'm going to come and put them on a rack to finish cooling off. One thing for sure I'm going to do today is I'm going to keep hydrated, and I'm going to take this, it's Arbonne, it's called After Workout, and it helps your muscles to recover after a workout. Well, it helps my muscles not to cramp. So when I'm real busy like this, or out in the garden or in the kitchen, I try to always remember to get enough water. I drink 100+ ounces of water a day because I drink coffee as well, so I got to counteract that effect that the coffee does. But I sure love a good cup of coffee. So that's going to be part of my plan today, is to stay hydrated, take my magnesium, eat a sweet potato today for potassium, and because I want a great day. I don't want to have to stop because I'm cramping. So, yeah. A little commercial break for you. As I was wiping down my stove a little bit, I had a flash from the past, and whose mother used to put Reynolds wrap, the foil, on their burner area to keep it clean. My mom always did that as we were kids. She doesn't do it now, but it made me think about that, and so I thought it was funny, and I thought, well, I'm just going to do it one time. And once a week we would change the Reynolds wrap, and it kept our stove really clean. So you make it to size. She always puts the shiny side up. She'd take a knife and she'd poke around the burner area. So this is just an encouragement for you young moms that think that your children aren't listening to you. They really are, and they're going to be remembering things that you did. Now I'm very grateful that both of my parents are alive. Okay, so there you go. Now I'm going to set my pan on there and get it some, I'm going to use peanut oil to make it really hot so that I can get it really hot. Alrighty, we're going to make our dipping station. So I have a bowl for the egg wash. I just put 1 egg, just the bare minimum of milk. So 1/4 tablespoon maybe. And I'm gonna just pour my eggs in there. A little bit of flour, breadcrumbs. Make sure my oil is getting hot. I'm going to turn it up. Stir them around. Make sure you get them all covered. You're going to be cooking them top and bottom. You got to stay in here with them. You can't leave them. Because you want to take them out when they're golden brown, which that could be different times for everybody, so I'm not even going to try to time it for you. The filling part. Now, we normally just use mayonnaise or Miracle Whip and egg. That's all I've ever done. But I'm going to be adding mustard, a little bit of hot sauce, and some spicy relish. You make it as thick and as creamy as you like, however you do it. Whoop. But I do encourage you to add something new this year. You don't use very much mustard. And I've never put relish. So let's just do a good teaspoon. And this is John's favorite hot sauce. So I'm just doing a splash. Okay, and you just get that all mixed up just like you normally would. I'm gonna taste it before I put it in the eggs, because we love this egg salad sandwiches. You want to let let's turn around, turn these eggs over. You want to let the eggs cool off before you try to fill them. I did end up putting 2 more splashes of Louisiana sauce in there. I'm going to set this in the refrigerator, and those are just going to sit here until they get cool. Time for another break, but this time I'm putting my feet up. I think I'm going to tackle the chocolate angel food cake next, so I wanted to go ahead and just read through the ingredients, kind of get it in my mind, so I thought I'll just read it to you too. Chocolate angel food cake. Beat 2 cups of egg whites, a 1/2 teaspoon almond extract, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and a teaspoon of cream of tartar until white peaks form. Add 1 cup of sugar, only 2 tablespoons at a time, and beat until stiff. Sift together and fold in 1 1/4 cups of all-purpose or cake flour, 1 cup of sugar, and a 1/4 cup of cacao powder. Bake in an angel food cake pan or a bread pan for around 60 minutes at 325. There again, your ovens could be different, so you need to make sure that you just kind of keep on checking it. You know, I would probably check on it about after 45 minutes. Okay, so before we start on that angel food cake, I want to get these eggs filled. If I get out and about to the store today, I want to try and find some of that Thai-jean, because these are supposed to be spicy. And I did taste the filling, and oh, it is very yummy. I did end up putting 2 more splashes of hot sauce in there. I don't remember if I told you that or not. Okay. This one's going in my mouth. I can't wait to try it. definitely different. I think I will use the egg filling recipe for sure on just regular deviled eggs. I'm not too keen on this fried. So anyway, we'll see what John thinks later. He's taking a nap right now, so we'll see what he thinks later. So let's get started on this chocolate angel food cake. Okay, I got my oven preheating at 325 for this chocolate angel food cake. Beat 2 egg whites, a half a teaspoon of almond extract, and half a teaspoon of salt, and 2 teaspoons cream of tartar. Okay, so 2 cups of egg whites. We just bought this at the store, 100% liquid egg whites. Thought we'd give it a try. Half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon almond extract, and the cream of tartar, 2 teaspoons. Whip this until white peaks form. Alright, it took me about 6 minutes to get the peaks to form. And now we're going to put in a cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons at a time. Okay, so this is a half a cup. Okay, I'll get the other half and I'll let you see it when I'm done. After about 8 minutes, I think I finally got it thickened up. It's not real stiff still, but I'm gonna call that good. Okay, so 1 1/4 cups of flour or cake flour, 1 cup of sugar, 1/4 of a cup of cacao powder, all right, now we're supposed to fold it into the egg white mixture. Okay, let's get our pans full. Whatever pan you're going to be using, you don't flour or grease it. Let me move it over here the other way. Okay, so it filled an extra big loaf pan and a small regular loaf pan. It's supposed to only fill it 2/3 of the way full. So I'm really excited to see how those are going to turn out. I'm going to get them in the oven. 325, it says for an hour, but I'm going to check it after about 45 minutes. I got them out of the oven 45 minutes and we're going to check and see if they're done. They look good. Perfect. Perfect. So for the bread pans, it looks like 45 minutes will do it. Now I got to figure out a way to turn them upside down to cool off. Okay, let's see if that works. We'll let them sit here and rest a little bit while I go ahead and get the jalapeno Cowboy candy pinwheels made it. In this recipe I have about a 1/4 cup of raisins. I wanted the cranberries but didn't have any. Then I chopped up some green onion earlier. A block of cream cheese, some flour tortillas, and I got the little bitty ones, and some Cowboy candy. We're gonna get that mixed all together. That all up until it's all combined really well. I gotta sit down and do some of this. I'm wearing down, folks. Okay, so you take your tortilla shell and your cream mixture. Put it on fairly liberal. You want to get all that goodness in every bite. Now what I'm going to do with these little ones is I'm just going to cut them in half. Okay, so I'll show you when I get them all done. And we're also going to check the Angel Food cakes and see if they're done when I get done with this. I think these are the best pinwheels I've ever made. Try these, you guys. If you like jalapenos, or if you like a little bit of spicy meat, John got me this awesome light for my camera. Isn't that cool? So hopefully no more dark pictures in the kitchen. So I've decided what I'm going to do with the butterscotch pudding. I'm going to make up some butterscotch pudding, and I'm going to cut some of my Angel Food cake up into small little cubes. I'm going to add some cashews and some Cool Whip, and I'm just going to create my own dessert. Well, the light was short-lived. It kind of fell off the camera and it worked for a little bit and then it quit, so I'm not sure what's up. So there's some, I'm not making my own butterscotch. I'm getting it out of a box. So we're going to have 3 cups of milk. And we're going to whip that up just like you would normally. Just whipping it until it looks like Jello. Okay, and to that I'm going to add a whole tub of Cool Whip topping. This is not the Cool Whip brand, but it's whip. Alright, I'm going to set that in the refrigerator for about 5 minutes. It's time to get this put together. So we're going to fold in our Angel Food cake cubes. Go ahead and get some cashews in. And if somebody would like to name this dessert, leave your suggestions in the comment. All right, let's get a big old fat taste. Very good. I would be proud to say that I brought this dessert. All right. Well, you guys, this is going to end my video. It's going to be a long one, but I hope that you stuck around and maybe found something new to try this Thanksgiving. This Angel Food cake and this butterscotch pudding and whipped cream and nut mixture is well worth it. You guys try it out. Until next time, you guys go out and enjoy life.